So welcome to this week's Akashic Live card reading with me, your host, Natasha Nicole Harris. Delighted to be here for one of the very last live card readings of the year of 2024. So it's been what a year. And this today we're going to be pulling a card from Work Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. Beautiful card deck. If you're joining me live, say hello, give us a little wave. Let me know where you're joining from. If you're watching the recording, it doesn't really matter when you are listening to this. It is always about tuning in, dialing in, connecting with the wisdom of your innate soul, of hearing the whispers, just getting present, just getting quiet for a moment, as we do every week, just to receive some wisdom and guidance around something that you have been asking for, about some queries you have, about something that you're a little bit, would like some clarity around, because who doesn't want clarity, right? Hi, Lisa. Oh my goodness. Yes, no coincidence. Lovely to see you. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. So we're going to pull a card from this beautiful card deck. As I said, Work Your Light. We are going to connect with our deeply with our soul, our own soul wisdom. We all hold this wisdom within us. The cards are just a beautiful way to reflect the whispers, the guidance, the things that we are getting and receiving all the time, yet we are so busy, especially now running up to Christmas. We're just so busy to hear, to take stock, to just take a moment to slow down, to tune in, to dial in, and to listen to what is coming for you, what you feel you need to hear. So for a moment, I always love to do this. It's really about taking that moment of presence, taking that moment of stillness. Take a few deep breaths as we stand now here together in this moment. Take a few deeper breaths. Just ground yourself. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel connected to the breath, connected to your heart center, and really going inwards. Just let go of the mind chatter, the moments where we have to do things, we have to do this, and this. Just really connect in. Connect in for a moment. Would you like wisdom, guidance, support around? What would you like to hear? What do you want some support around? And tuning into that for a moment. Because when we actually get quiet, when we get still, when we tune in, we can hear so much more. We can become so much more connected, much more in tune with our soul and the wisdom and the guidance that's all around you. And now for me, when I connect with the Akashic records, it's instant, it's instantaneous. It just takes a moment. There's nothing special that needs to happen, nothing like sit down for an hour, sit down for half an hour, meditate, connect. We're always connected to our Akashic record. We're always connected to our soul. We're always connected to the divine wisdom that is all around us. There is no separation. It is always available for us in every moment. All we have to do is bring ourselves into a moment of presence. Take a few breaths, deepen that. Feel your feet on the floor. Connect, open the channel to your Akashic record. It's always open. Like connect to it, that beautiful channel. And the more you do it, the more you will trust it. Trust the wisdom and guidance that you receive. The more you will receive wisdom and guidance that's louder, that's clearer, that you're understanding the messages. Because often it's quite cryptic, but as you dial in and tune in more and more often, you'll start to understand the messages that come through. You'll start to trust them and you'll start to receive more. So if you want to share what you're asking about, what your question is, perhaps it's something about the festive season, perhaps it's something about the new year, perhaps it's about something that's very current for you. What is that question? If you want to share it in the comments below, just pop it in there. And I'm going to pull a card from this beautiful card deck if you've only just jumped on. And I'm going to shuffle them the right way up. And I'm going to pull a card. Just connecting. Just keep breathing. We very rarely take a few moments just to come into the present moment to really truly connect. We're always in a rush. This one's sticking out, so I'm going to pick that one. We're always in a rush, and we don't often take time just to tune in and get clear, get clarity on what we're asking. Why are we asking it? What's the purpose? Part of a Toastmasters group that I am not sure is aligned. Will it work, or do I need to find a new path? Great. So that's interesting. So I feel like you already probably know the answer to that. It's about trusting that and seeing that. So what is it, just in terms of asking a question, this is a really good point because I love that. It's like really tuning in to find out if this is really soul aligned or if it's something that you want to move away from. And so, will it work, or do I need to find a new one? It's kind of like a closed question. It's like yes or no. What about all the infinite possibilities that exist in between? Because it might be, yes, it's working for now, but then there may be something else around the corner. So, a question that might be more purposeful would be, what do I need to learn? What do I need to understand? What can I get more clarity around this group and how it can support me in the highest good and the next move that's coming? And that would be a more empowering, powerful question to ask within the Akashic Records. That would of your higher self, of you, because that is all the Akashic Records is. It is a connection to you. It is who you are. I am correct, yes. Yeah, it's just a more powerful question. It puts you more in the driving seat. What is the learning behind this? What can I get, what can I get better understanding around this? How is this for me? And what could be what would support my ongoing journey to learn how to speak more publicly? Because that's what Toastmasters is, right? So, what would be a more powerful path? What do I need to know? What can I understand? What clarity can I get? So that's a really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that because it's always I always love to see these and see how we can get ask clearer questions, then we get clearer responses. And that's the beauty of really setting a powerful intention. So I'm going to pull the card that was here. And it is this is very pertinent for the time of year we're stepping into, but it is take a break. Is that in focus? Take a break. A life's work, not a, can't read that backwards, not a season. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So if you are working hard at something, and perhaps for you, Lisa, maybe it's just take a break for a moment. Reassess. In that space, the answers will come. So take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. If you're really pushing, it's like there's so many of us are on the treadmill coming up to the end of the year. We're busy, busy, busy. And all we really want to do is like nature is we want to take a breath. We want to go inwards. We want to get warm and quiet and comfortable inside. And yet we are busy doing things, gearing up to something. I mean, if those of you that are following me and know me and know my journey, we're about to move countries in 4 days' time. We're kind of like, but we are actually in the process of like everything is pretty much sorted. It's just final little things that we need to sort out. Where did that card go? So it is like take a break. And so that for me is also quite pertinent, just to take a moment, just to say, okay, we're pretty sorted. One or two things we can still do that. We're well connected. The world is a smaller place. We don't have to, be somewhere so much, but there are certain things that have to be done. But we can always do things when we get there. So it's about remembering we're on a journey, we're not on the treadmill. Enjoy the journey. Take a break, take a breath, come back to stillness, come back to the moment. It's a journey. We're all on this beautiful journey. Everything we're doing is evolving into what we're creating. There is no rush. And I think so many of us, and like I know this for myself, is like we're in such a rush to get anywhere and celebrate yourselves. I did a beautiful celebration call last week. If you want to get the replay, it's completely free. Type celebration in the comments and I'll send you the replay to that. And just a little reminder and an activation to support you to celebrate yourself at the end of this year. As we end this year and we transform into the next one, it's a transmission. We're going from one space to another. We're not ending the year and starting the next one. We are moving through And we're transitioning, that's the word I wanted. We're transitioning from one space to another, and the journey is just continuing. And so celebrating yourself is so important. It's so key to how we show up, who we are, honoring ourselves. We've walked through a lot. If we're on the spiritual path, we really truly have walked a lot. It's not been easy. It's been kind of bumpy. It's been up and down, sideways, all around about the place. But you have walked out and walked through, and you are here, and you are different. You are different. I had this feeling this week that I shared in the celebration call. It's like I was walking down the street a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh gosh, I feel really different. Like something feels like it's slotted into place. And what I heard so profoundly was not you feel different, you are different. You are different. I felt different. I am different. I kind of felt like I'd been taken apart over the last couple of months a bit through a few challenges that I was facing, that I was walking through. And I kind of felt like I'd been put back together a little bit differently, more solidly, solid foundations, different vantage points to step up from. And I am different. It's not I feel different. I am different. So if you want that celebration video, party. It's like a little party. It was only an hour with an activation at the end. Just type celebration in the comments and I will send you the link to that. And if you do have a little bit of time and you want to learn a little bit more about how to access your own Akashic records and become the magic maker in your own life, overcome what's getting in your way, step over those hurdles, step over those blocks, release them in your Akashic record, release them energetically, and so that you can shift yourself onto a completely new trajectory for the new year. Shift yourself onto a completely new timeline. Comment magic maker in the comments below, and I will send you the link to become your own magic maker using the wisdom of the Akashic records, how to navigate the journey, how to release these energetic blocks from past lives, from the collective, from old paradigms that we are just like overdoing, and we're like, it's in our blind spots, a lot of this stuff. Like I just led the live course a few weeks ago, and then we finished, well, over the last couple of months, and we've just finished, and it was so beautiful. People were like creating such a different shift for themselves, understanding themselves so much more deeply, knowing what to ask, setting powerful intentions and stepping towards their dreams. It was really, really powerful. And it was like absolutely beautiful. People really stepping into becoming their own magic maker. So if you want to know a little bit more about how to become a magic maker in your own life using the wisdom of the Akashic record, type comment magic maker. And so when I do the next one of these, I will be in Portugal. I am going to try and do one next week. We fly on Sunday. All our stuff arrives from the UK that left 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Will arrive on Monday next week, a week today, and we'll be unpacking. And I will do my next live card reading to bring some wisdom from the Akashic records for you from Portugal, from the farm. So I really hope you can join me there. It will be beautiful. It will be exciting. Thank you, Lisa. I'm excited too. Feels kind of like unreal. I'm like, it feels kind of weird. We're leaving London. We're going. Are we really? Yes, we are. Been a while in the making, but we are actually leaving, and it is very excited. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. So for now, happy Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy whatever you celebrate, even if that's nothing, just happy, happy times for you. And I will see you as we edge towards the new year from Portugal. And I'm sending you love and blessings and huge amount of celebration for you and everything you've walked this year in 2024. That means you are different. You are walking into 2025 different. You are made more of light. You have amplified more light in the world through everything you've walked through, even if it doesn't feel like it. Acknowledge it. Honor yourself for everything you've done, that you've created. And I'm sending you love and blessings, and I will see you all in Portugal. Bye for now.